Welcome back to my Bible summaries. Now we're in chapter 4 of Genesis in the Old Testament. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Adam knew his wife, Eve, and she conceived and bare Cain, and his brother Abel. Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Cain brought the fruit of the ground as an offering to the Lord, but his fruit wasn't good enough. He brought like rotten fruit and stuff. Abel also brought the firstlings of his flock and the fat thereof. The Lord had respect to Abel and his offering, but unto Cain he had offering, and he had no respect. And Cain was very wroth. The Lord said, Doest thou well? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? Cain rose up against his brother Abel and slew him. What hast thou done? The Lord said. The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And then he curses him. When thou tillest the ground, they shall not henceforth yield unto her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond thou shalt be in the earth. Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And in verse 15 it says, The Lord shall set a mark upon Cain, lest any find him should kill him. And let's see it at 4. Alright, chapter 5. Alright, Adam lived 930 years, and he died. I told you he didn't live for 1,000 years. That would be a day unto gods. And he couldn't live for one day. So that's 1,000 years. So he had to die within 1,000 years. And all of his children are going to die within 1,000 years as well. He's not the oldest at his time of death. Alright. Seth was 912 years before he died. Alright, then they begat sons and daughters. Enoch walked with God, and God took him. Lamech begat Noah. Lamech is one of the sons of Enoch. Alright. The Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he is also his flesh. Yet his days shall not be 120 years. There were giants in those days. The wickedness of man was great in the earth. The Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man, beast, and creeping thing, and everything. For it repenteth me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah was a just man, perfect in generations, and walked with God. He was perfect. That's pretty good. God said unto Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark. 30 stories out shalt thou make it. Wow, that's really big. Alright. It says, With thee I will establish my covenant in verse 18. And then in verse 20 it says, Of fowls, everything, pretty much, all animals, 2 of every sort shall come to thee to keep them alive. And also take thee some food. And the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark. Beasts, fowls, and everything that creepeth went 2 and 2, male and female. The flood was 40 days upon the earth. Every living substance was destroyed. Alright. So everything's been destroyed by the floods for 40 days. Flood that's raining for 40 days. Alright, so chapter 8 says, After the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. You can see land, starting to see land. He sent forth a raven to find the land. He sent forth a dove. The dove came back with an olive leaf plucked off. And so Noah knew the waters were abated from the earth. The Lord said in his heart, I will not curse the ground any more for man's sake. That means he won't flood the earth any more. While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Alright, chapter 9. Ham, the father of Cain, saw the nakedness of his father. Noah awoke from his wine, and knew what his younger son had done unto him. He said, Cursed be Canaan, who saw the nakedness of his father. Alright. One last chapter. Alright, this one doesn't have any notes. That was a quick chapter. Well, thank you for studying with me today. I hope these summaries are helpful in your studies, feel free to come back again and watch the next one.